Hello, Namaskar. Welcome everyone. You are watching Get GradeWise Podcast.
Hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whichever age to you. Now, let's start.
One.
Good evening, whenever you are watching this video. Today, you are welcome in third episode of GradeWise Podcast. And today, I'm happy to host Ankita Tiwary, who is helping students and early professionals to build their personal brand that not just inspire, it also attract opportunities. She is among top 0.1% of top men. She is a personal brand strategist. So from here, I would like to welcome Ankita Tiwary. So, hello Ankita, how
Hello,
are you doing?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm also fine here. So before starting this podcast, I would like to ask a brief introduction about yourself. So, can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
So, hi everyone. I'm Ankita Tiwary, currently a fourth year undergrad at VIT AP. I'm pursuing computer science. And about LinkedIn, I am a content strategist and a personal branding mentor. And over the last few years, I have helped students, professionals, founders, to grow on LinkedIn, build their personal brand, and create opportunities for themselves. And also, I have been recognized among top creators on Favicon and top made 0.1%. And I have arranged one-to-one sessions to guide people in areas like LinkedIn growth, career building, and content strategies. I have mentored over 300 plus students, professionals, and beyond academics also, I run my YouTube channel, which is currently inactive. But yeah, I'm deeply passionate about sharing knowledge and creating impact through my work.
For sure. I can see that. Like when you said, I'm deeply passionate about sharing info and knowledge, there was a smile on your face. So from here, I would like to ask one question. Like, at what moment did you realize personal branding is more important in online, and is it like your storytelling and authentic skill which you utilize in your storytelling is helpful to you?
Okay, so recently, if you have seen Dhruv Rathi, he has launched his startup. Okay, now coming to the thing is that he has mixed all of the AI tools and merged up in a corner, which is very simple for people like us to actually make it also. But then, because he had already built a brand in YouTube for so many years, so people believed him and they bought, and I don't remember how many million dollars he raised, whatever, but that makes that people should actually start in a particular platform, be it YouTube, be it LinkedIn, or be it Instagram, because in future, if you want to launch your own business, startup, anything, so you can actually do it without marketing much. So that's where the impact is, like you start by telling about yourself, or maybe you pick up a particular niche and talk about that. And obviously that is your expertise about the niche which you will be talking, so people will start believing you. And obviously if you are a very good storyteller, then you have more opportunities. You can actually turn a simple thing into more like maybe little bit thriller and little bit, so that audience starts loving it and then they get attached to your content. So they might start reading your content more and more. When it comes to LinkedIn, when it comes to YouTube, they want to see your video also, and obviously they want sarcasm and all those things. And Instagram pay, it's like whatever you can deliver in 30 seconds to 1 minute. That's again the power of storytelling. So yes.
Uh, Thank you for this info. The second question I would like to throw in front of you is many people struggle with what other will think. I remember when I was in VIT, my roommate was also a YouTuber. At that point, if you might, I don't think you are knowing it. Like he was among first who received funding from VIT in VIT AP campus. So many, and there were various startups which started at the same time from that campus. But a lot of failed because the founder were overthinking that what other will think. So how did you overcome that fear, and when did you started this?
So basically, I started LinkedIn. It's been more than a year. And obviously, I started like very simple only. I used to write about my BTech life. I used to write about the things which is happening to me during like in my engineering phase. But again, what people will think that also it happened with me. My friends started kind of bullying me, but it's not proper bullying. Ki, what are you doing? What is this nonsense stuff you are putting on LinkedIn? And we don't like your content. It's like LinkedIn should be job platform. It's like what are you putting? Who is going to read and who will give you job after reading your journey? So but I still managed. I thought ki the thing which I was getting during that time was I used to get likes, I used to get little bit of comments and impressions. Now, LinkedIn starting, people think that impression matters. So I used to get lots of impressions like 1 lakh or 1 lakh per post, some 36,000 per post. And that used to make me happy. So I started putting like that type of content, and then some of like some other people, they also started asking me how to create content like this, how can I write like this, will you write a post for me. So that motivated me that at least I'm getting negative comments from the people who know me, but people who don't know me, they are asking help from me. And then I just continued it, and from sharing my own stories, then I started building for others also. I helped others to build their own personal brand also.
Yes, like what you said is oftenly ignored by other. Like if you want to pursue or have a good career, you should focus on two things. First, your skill set. This is must, and that I'm sure you are getting in your college or your academia. But people often ignore that networking part. The second is networking part, which will help you or enable you to connect with those people who require those skill set to get their work done. So in Indian academia space, I found this most common practice. Like people were discouraged to connect with industry leaders directly. But this is power of LinkedIn. What I guess that you can leverage that platform to get a direct connection. And I know you are doing well. Like I have seen your post in, like I had been following you from last 1 year, and I have seen your post, and it was literally phenomenal. And I have seen comments of few top executives over that post as well. So, and at the same time, you will see the most troller which you will get on LinkedIn or any other platform will those person who knows you personally. This is what even I faced when I started my LinkedIn journey. So uh, and from here, I would like to say like you are doing well, and the phase of trolling had been over, as you are already creating those content from 1 year. Like it is normalized for them as well. Like she will do this. She is comfortable with this, and nothing will happen to her if I will say anything. So this is what it will gradually fade away. And now when this fade away, your half of stress of your branding changes. So during those period when you get trolled by your friends or known ones, how you keep yourself patient and how you consistently created content, like what were the method you used to keep yourself calm? Mostly I want to like.
So basically, my friends used to troll me, and that's okay for me because okay, they are my close friends, not like so somehow I managed it. But coming to last February, I got trolled for writing a post which was about something, okay, like people don't want to see you getting successful. Like there are some people, and then they started creating fake accounts. They started posting about me that she is just a third year person, how can she do this much and that much. And there were around 2 to 3 fake accounts who posted against me. And at that time I was not able to do anything because all over LinkedIn it was going on. Like even I didn't see that post until and unless someone just gave me that post link that someone has written something about you. So I read it, and for a while I just switched off the entire day. I didn't use mobile, laptop, nothing. I was like into depression that why is this happening? Like I have been creating content like every single day, and why is this happening? So at that particular point, for complete 7 days, I didn't post anything. I was just like, I need to take a break and realize like what's happening. Then obviously, as I'm on LinkedIn, I have some good friends there also, like virtual friends. So I obviously connected them. Obviously we all 4 5 members, we were together, we discussed what are the things. And then they said that this is very normal because people, they are creating fake accounts, and even on, it's happening on LinkedIn. So they only suggested me take a break of 7 days. So during that 7 days, I was just reading ki, okay, what can I post next? Because I also needed that small break. Like when someone is trolling you and suddenly you are posting the next day, maybe people might troll you. So in this online world, like trolling happens just for a particular time. If you have actually observed, it's just a particular time it happens, maybe just a couple of 10 days, or maximum it will happen for 1 month, and then people will forget because there are so many incidents happening every other single day. So I also use the same strategy. For the 7 days, I didn't use LinkedIn. I was just reading the post and obviously commenting, engaging. And then for the rest, the next week, I just prepared my whole content, and for the next month. So I used that period to actually take a little bit break, prepare my next week content, and just have a more stronger comeback than what I was. So during that time, I particularly started like helping founders, coaches. So then I changed my complete, like I optimized my profile once again during that whole negativity trolling period.
That is truly inspiring. Like the same happened with me as well. Like there was a fake account from someone who did his BTech in 5 years from IIT Delhi, that too in IT. And in creating this account, he didn't realize there is no branch of IT in IIT Delhi. And when I showed this to my friend, and he said it is fake and just delete the comment and block him. From there, I got multiple accounts. So what you did was truly inspirational. Like at that point, even I couldn't face that. Like I quit LinkedIn for around 1 month, and again, like some people from to whom I was known, they reached out to me and they asked to write it again. Like few people said that it is going to hamper your placement as well. But again, the 1 month when I didn't wrote about my journey, my placement director called me and asked that you should write that. That was like my story, uh, and it is like difficult time, and it will come as you will grow on LinkedIn or any platform. It is part and parcel. Like you will receive some heat or hate. Fine, that's okay. And what you did was truly inspirational. Like there's code na, what doesn't kill you make you stronger, and it is what you did. So that was nice. Like apart from this, I would like to ask, in your word, what exactly is a personal brand, and why is it important for student and early professional to make their personal brand and show their work?
So coming to personal brand, personal, it means like how you are as a person, and brand means again it's like obviously like your own company which you are owning it. I can say in very simple words like be it any brand. be it Zomato or any kind of. So like that, you are making your own brand, you are making your own story, you are telling about yourself. You can either start from your most difficult phase of life to how you got into IIT, NIT, or how you started your own startup. So like that, people love to hear your story, because coming to the point, like we believe we don't exactly come to, like we don't buy anything online easily. Like we want to know, okay, what's like, we often see ki, is it like whether your size will be perfect, or we go and see the reviews. So that's what, how the personal brand also works. Like whenever you are starting anything in future, so if the person, if people know you beforehand, so it's very easy for people to trust you. So that's the power of personal brand. Like they want to know your story, they want to know you as a person. So yeah.
Apart from this, I would like to add one thing, like what are the biggest myth? I would like to ask, sorry, not add. What are the biggest myth about personal branding that you would like to burst? Like many people or many pundits will say that this is what you should do for making a personal brand, but it is oftenly not that much correct. So,
Yeah.
if any, would like to burst.
Basically, like if you see, some people will say that post for every day, post 7 days a week, but I do believe it will actually hamper you. It will be like more stressful to you, because even I did for 7 days and it's not easy for anyone. Like if you are a full-time LinkedIn creator, then it's okay for you. You can do it. But when it comes to you managing your company, or you are into job, or you are as a student, it's still difficult for you to manage. So it's better making it 5 days, or even 3 to 4 days, it's sufficient. So that 7 days a week, it will hamper you also. You also won't be able to interact much. And then there is a mid concept of like just getting into like if you post more about your, like, yeah, there is a thing that post more certificates, post more about your projects and all that. That's fine, but I do believe that when I am getting an opportunity, like I got many startups opportunity and all that, but I got it because I was not only sharing about my project. It all started why, how I got that idea, how I made it, what are the struggles I faced, and then how I made it. Then you share a particular video screen recording about how it's working. So that is how it works basically. And yeah, the thing is, like some people say that post in the morning only around 8 a.m., around 10 a.m. For some it will work, for some it won't work. For me, at the beginning it used to work very well at morning 10 a.m. Then I tried and tested 6 p.m. also in the evening. That also worked very well. So it, because I feel that your content matters, but also your consistency along, like at the similar time. Like if you're posting at 6 p.m., post at 6 p.m. 3 to 4 times. Like it's not that you just randomly follow a LinkedIn guru that he or she said that to post at early morning, I'll post, but it's not the case. And if you have seen, people are doing anything for getting likes, impressions, comments. Like I have seen people these days, they are posting the Instagram content on LinkedIn. So yeah, people see, people do post. Okay, first I'll cover that only. That people are posting that Instagram content just for getting likes more. And today's youth is also like that, because LinkedIn has lots of students. So we are getting that Instagram content there also. And even people say that put trending news so that you can get more impressions, likes. But that is actually affecting your LinkedIn, I feel, because at last then you are not creating a personal brand. It's just you are a news center, or even like some people, they just do collaborations on LinkedIn. So coming to that point, that if you're just doing collaborations, then how will people know you? It will become just a ad center. It will be like your page is an advertisement page. And obviously you will be gaining likes and doing, but okay, after a certain point of time, like if you are sharing story, plus if you are doing collaboration, that's fine. But if you're just going with collaboration, 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 then how will people know you? It's just you are a marketing person of some XYZ brand and just putting it. And there was one more point. I was just, mm, I am not able to recall it much right now.
That's fine. No issue. Like, if you will recall it, you can speak with me.
Yeah, I am not able to recall it. I just missed it. I don't remember it. Yeah.
Like the next question I would like to put is like if someone is starting LinkedIn today, what are the key things he should focus on and what are the key component of his profile he should focus on by which he can optimize his profile and can get better reach at the same time he can not better reach or in number but in the quality crowd whom he want to attract. So what are your opinion on this that I would like to listen?
So basically, if someone is starting LinkedIn, first he or she should have a proper LinkedIn profile before writing his first content. So it should like have your proper name, proper profile photo. Profile photo, you can get many tools for editing or for making it professional, whatever way you want. Like make it at least like 60% of your face should be visible, and then have a clean background, like means the background of that, what do we say, I'm not getting that LinkedIn term, that profile photo ke, that one thing. So either you can write your name on that or just have a simple plain photo, maybe a motivation quote, that will also work. If you are not like, if you don't know what exactly you want to do on LinkedIn, then coming you can have a very simple headline, and for headline you can use Tapillo. Tapillo can generate headlines again, or you can use ChatGPT also for the initial before starting. Then about section, whatever you have done, how you started, or what you want to share on LinkedIn, or if you want to do freelancing, write about that, or if you have done freelancing projects before somewhere else also, you can mention that. Then little bit you can put about your experience and education, skills, all those things. Yeah, all those things, and then you can just drop down your first post. And then if you have a particular niche, maybe it's tech, or maybe if it's finance, or if it's marketing, then try to connect with 5 people daily of your niche and try to read their content, try to interact with them, and obviously DM them, ask their content strategy, how they are doing it, and then initially slowly you will be growing. And if you are in a particular niche, you can either go up to 2 niche, maybe tech plus personal branding, or even marketing, little bit of finance you're adding there. So like that, connect with people of their niche and then just drop down your content.
That's nice. Gita, like apart from this, like I would like to ask this from a perspective of a business student. Like I am a business student, so if a brand want to leverage LinkedIn for its marketing, fine. So how that brand should approach? What are your opinion on this? Like how LinkedIn could be the tool to leverage for marketing?
Again, I would say that you come with a story, with a struggling story. You start with that. Basically, all the company pages also, what I have done is I have started with their struggling point. Then I have talked about how, like, if it's like a product, and if people have already purchased it, like your close members or someone, then we start putting their reviews also. We try to get the testimonials, how they have liked that product and all that. And then, like, particularly if you see that people are collaborating, so what you can do is you can find the people who are open to collaborations. you can reach out 2 to 3 people who have like a high following, who have high numbers of follower, and then you can also approach them and try so that you can market your product. That is also some easy way. Like that only you can get little bit of testimonials, and then yeah, your product should be promising, then only it will get reach. Obviously, like that only. And yeah, obviously why you made that product, why, basically that why is something main factor. What struggles you did, like some face problem in production, like that you can say several problems and make it into a big, not big, like try to divide it into very small paragraphs. Like people don't try, like sorry, people don't like to read much, so you divide it into small chunks and then keep on going. So like that you can build slowly, because not suddenly in a post you can get a high number of people DMing you that I want to buy this product. It will come slowly. People will start trusting you, and then people will see your behind story, and then people will buy it.
Okay. Like apart from this, like LinkedIn is at this point quite mainstream in job market. So apart from this, what was your journey on Topnet? Like when you realized you could leverage those tools for a side hustle, and what are your suggestion? Like how should someone work on Topnet to grow their profile, or like how can what services they can offer to gain traction on their network?
So I started my initial, like basically I saw people writing book a one-to-one call, like the creators I used to follow, and then I booked their call and understood that okay, this is Topmate, even I can do it. So last year August I started Topmate, and because of my own LinkedIn, I used to post about my story, about my tech story mostly, like how, what I do in a day, or how much coding I am doing, and all those things. So I divided into subsections like one-to-one call, and then ask me anything. Then there is a thing for like priority DM. So like that I started, like my initial things were this only, it was not about LinkedIn content. So I started that, and I got it because like people booked me because of LinkedIn. I didn't promote it. So people went and they booked it, and I guess for couple of 5 or 6 people booked me, but I didn't pick up their call there because I was afraid like what all questions will they ask. But slowly I realized like they were giving me negative reviews. They said that you didn't pick up call, and then I just had a rating of 1 and all those things. Then slowly I started, and then I realized that what, like they were actually most of the crowd during that time, it was students only. So who wanted guidance, because obviously in college you are into so many things. So I started giving them, and then slowly it all started again with LinkedIn content creation. So you can actually divide it. It all depends upon you. You can take a 15-minute session, 20-minute session. You can take price, whatever price you want. You can make it for free. You can take 100, 200, 1,000, 10,000, whatever price you want. It's all your own platform. And like that only I used to get calls, and that's why you can see some around 300 people have booked me over a year. And I used to get priority DM also. I used to clear their doubts. Some people, if it's like 20-minute call, it used to extend up to 2 hours also. It has happened. And for some, it's less than 2 hours. And for some people, they just book and they don't come also. So it's like you can use TopMate, and obviously those testimonials also matter, because when a client on LinkedIn comes and if he or she wants to actually see what you have done, you can also put those testimonials if you never had a client before. So that is how it works, and obviously it's a great platform, TopMate. And yeah, like TopMate, if you see people are getting featured in that New York billboard also. So obviously that dream will also come true if you are on top mate.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hope so for you. So, like today, you will see. I have read your post recently, like yesterday only, that you got few opportunities because of your LinkedIn.
Hmm.
If you would like to share something about that, how you got those roles, and how students who are starting today a LinkedIn journey can approach for those roles, and if you can share your story, that's what I basically ask.
Okay, so basically, even I got it because I shared my own journey. I shared my journey of failure, of my struggle, and whatever things I am doing. Like, I got several opportunities of startups, some even offering me to become co founder and all those things also. But obviously, being a college student, I either have to sit for placement or have to reject it. So, obviously, I am rejecting it right now. And 2 days back also I got a client. Now I am getting these all because I am addressing their pain points, like where they are facing problem, how they are facing, like how they are not able to manage their own LinkedIn, how I can do it for them. So like that I am getting all the offers. Like how can I manage their company page, because obviously for a couple of 20-15 days I just wrote about how I can do it, and that's why it's reaching to them, and that's why they are approaching me. Like that's a very simple way how you can uh, deliver through your content. Or the second way is finding clients. Like you see people how they are struggling, you have to find, search people with that founder karke, you have to search for founders, and then you can see their LinkedIn, and then you can see if they don't have anything, you can directly DM them and say that I am a personal branding strategist, and then I saw your this product, and I wish that if you share about this on LinkedIn you can grow more, people will buy your products more. Like that karke you can do it. Again, you can help early startups also by helping them. Yes, coaches like that only. Similarly you can find people like that, you can find clients, and obviously be very active while commenting, while engaging, because rather than posting will help you up to a certain time, but if you are actively engaging that will help you more. Because I have seen people who even approach me because I engaged on some XYZ profile, and then they saw my comment there, and then they directly approached me. So this is very simple way of getting and starting into freelancing. Yes.
That's literally interesting. Like as a MBA student, I had been learning that you should know the requirement of your customer first to solve that problem. And as you mentioned, like I know you had some management basket courses as well in your curriculum, but still it is at different level. Like what you said in layman term was the same. Trust me, you have a good business acumen. I'd like to compliment on that.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, that is reflecting on your LinkedIn profile and your opportunities as well. Like apart from this, I would like to ask, you have mentioned that on your LinkedIn that you mentored around 290 plus people. And what are the most common mistake you see on their LinkedIn profile? Like most common.
Mostly, if I talk, that headline is not at all proper. People will just write BTech, CSC, VIT, 26, 27, 28, and then they will write AIML, machine learning, Java, and some will write passionate about learning coding and all that. But that doesn't make sense. That is something which is very common, which you will see, and that doesn't it does not actually help you growing. People are not going to search in that way. So I do feel people should, the biggest thing which I have observed is that only, that headline mistake. So people should start changing it. Like whatever they are interested in, or they can write like building projects like that karke they can start. Then their about is also not proper. They will write some hi-fi words which even I can't understand. There are some, they will write some hi-fi technical terms which even they can't understand why they have written, and people just directly copy paste it from chat gpt, and copy pasting from chat gpt you can directly identify because of that big dash. Wherever that dash is, you can easily identify that people have copied. So instead of doing that, why shouldn't people say that I started my BTech from here and then I went through this? Like nothing has been properly mentioned. They can identify the skill set separately. They can identify on what they are working on, then drop down their email. And obviously again the thing is that education most of them have it a little bit properly. Experience, yeah. So experience, you will see people have just written experience. You are pursuing in internship here, you have just written the company name, you are doing software development, you have just written what have you done there. That's not written, and that's very crucial. Like if you are doing a software development, obviously if you are a Samsung, so people want to see that what you have done. You are just a software engineer that people even like, I can also write it like that only. Like I can easily write it. Who is going to come and check whether I'm actually working or not? But what have you done there? Just write it. And yeah, like people have mentioned lot of skills. So even I recommend my audience to just like endorse it from someone so that it actually adds, like people should know that okay they trust you. So you can endorse it from your friends also. And yeah, and profile photo also, that like some of my audience have a good profile photo, some do not have it. Again, you can use lot of tools which I have recommend them. And excuse me, is my background noise? Uh,
I will edit that out. Like
okay,
I will reduce background.
okay, fine. Yeah, so coming like yeah, profile photo which they can improve. It's like some people have flower in their background. Some people don't have a background at all. Some people have anime characters. So I just assume like you can just get a proper, like you don't even need a proper professional photo, just a simple normal photo. And then coming to their background photo, that huge banner basically, yeah. So that banner, most of the people, they don't have it, or even if they have it, they will just put VIT AP karke that background. But that's not how professional it should be. You can either again go in Canva and make a very simple one, or if you actually want to make it, you can make it your own photo side, and then you can write about the companies you have worked on below, and then you can also say about the tools you are working in, or what you actually want to build in your future. You can write about that, and then put a simple call link if you are taking calls, or if you're not interested, then some other email ID you can put there. Just these are some common mistakes which I have identified. And again, most of the audience, they are not able to write content because they lack creativity after chat gpt has come. So again, we have to figure out how they can write their own content, what all topics they can write. So obviously I have made a simple content strategy using Lovable. So I've put my own all the content there, and it's already there on my LinkedIn. So basically I use that to share it to my audience. So these are some basic pain points of my audience.
That was literally informational for me as well. Like apart from this, for a light conversation, I would like to say I have observed this thing. Like if in any post you are putting image of your character as female, it will attract more impression compared to a male character. Literally,
Okay.
I tested it for around
Um,
1 month. I posted same thing with like one post on same topic with male character and one post with female character. And my result
Yeah.
was like most of the time, like this I did intentionally. Like initially, there were slight fluctuation initial days when I started LinkedIn, but then for 15 days, I completely
Hmm.
one day I was posting with male character, another day I was posting the same with female character, and on both day impressions were different. Like not just 20 or 30% difference, it was like 50% difference. So this is what I felt like, that algorithm is little bit biased toward female side. But again, it all depend on audience which you cater as well.
Yeah.
So, uh,
Exactly,
so uh,
because today, while having my lunch only, I was obviously scrolling Instagram, and that same thing happens. If you see girls get more likes, even that it was a controversy topic. So even I have seen, like, if you know some of the famous Instagram creators, people even pay for getting that exclusive content of theirs. So that's how LinkedIn is working right now also. Like if you see again, it's all audience. People who are there on Instagram, obviously some of them are there on LinkedIn. So people love to see female more. So yeah, that thing happens, but for me it's not like that, to be very honest. Like I don't get much impressions which I was getting it without my own photo. Now obviously some people look more beautiful, maybe because of that little bit. If you have seen, that thing actually happens. It's not like every time it happens, but sometimes it will get a boost. Like for certain photos, I have got a little bit more engagement, even if my content was not that good. I have seen, like, not every day I can give my 100%. And but most of the time without, like, if during my tech time, so I used to put my laptop photo, then notes photo. That used to get more impression for me, but these days even I am not getting, because I have switched my niche little bit. Like I have made it little bit even more diverse. So yeah, that's something. But it's like not always. Like most of my friends, for, like, yeah, for male, they little bit struggle, but I feel it's all your content and it's how you engage, that thing matters.
what you mentioned, like as you are in like diversifying your content, so it is getting a little bit less
Mm.
views or impression. So I have a theory upon this. Like I tested among all three platforms like Insta, LinkedIn, and YouTube. What I found was, like, initially when you diversify now, at that point of time, the audience base which you had earlier, among those who are watching, who are interested in those kind of content, will only see those content.
Yeah.
Then once the algorithm is ready, like, yeah, this is persona of that person who can see this type of content, then it start recommending similar persona kind of people the
Mm.
content which you are sharing. From there on, your views will start gaining. At one point of time, you will gain a lot of view, and then it will become saturated. Like eventually you have to diversify again, and you have to go through the same life cycle.
Yeah.
This is what my theory is. Maybe I can be wrong, because I had not that big audience side or anything. Like, okay, apart from this, I would like to ask one question. Like, it was a problem for me as well when I was in VIT. Like, I was most of my time went with basketball team. I was in VIT AP's basketball team. So I didn't found that I had at that point of time any achievement to show on LinkedIn. So for those kind of people, what advice do you give who think that he or she doesn't have that achievement yet? And so what they can post on LinkedIn? Like even today also, I don't post my sports achievement on LinkedIn. It is just for Instagram. So what would be your thought on that?
Even again, the thing is, people think that they can't post certain type of content on LinkedIn, but I think you can even post about basketball. How, like, not everyone can, like, I don't play basketball. It's like again a factor of height coming or certain things coming into it. You can again write content about that, and then there are very few people on LinkedIn who actually write about sports content. Very few, not very much. So again, you have a very fixed number of audience for that. But you can talk about how you manage studies, how you manage basketball, how you are managing your exams all together, how you are getting into state, how you are getting into nationals, like that, and still you're able to manage. Like that, you can write content. Yeah, basically, like that type of content you can write more.
That was literally interesting for me, like because of as I think you also started LinkedIn in first year, like you made your account because it was
Yes.
part of STS assignment.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
was also there. My
Hmm. Yes.
LinkedIn was assignment was like make 25 connections and you will get 10 marks out of this. So that was one of the reason why I created my LinkedIn account. Okay. Apart from LinkedIn and other social media aspect, I would like to ask something related to VIT. You are in VIT AP now. So what are your experience in VIT AP and how it helped you in creating the brand which you are today? Like,
So I was in many clubs. So during my first year, I didn't focus much on academics because it was chill bill for me, because you just came out of your home and you want to explore a complete new city, a complete new college which you don't know. So I started exploring. I started seeing content in that only. And then I started joining clubs. I joined several clubs, I guess 9 to 10 clubs, officially not, like basically a member of some marketing team, somewhere member of content team, somewhere member of design team. So I guess those 9, 10 clubs, I don't exactly remember the exact count also, I was in so many clubs. So those 9, 10 teams, I mean 9, 10 clubs have actually shaped me. Like somewhere I'm doing marketing, somewhere I'm doing promotions, somewhere I am making reels, somewhere I'm shooting, and somewhere I'm writing content, somewhere even for the tech teams we are taking webinars, seminars, and all those things. And that's how I slowly understood that I can also do like this, and that is what I started doing later on my LinkedIn also. So those clubs, those events have actually shaped me, like finding my hidden talent, which I couldn't do it during my 11th, 12th or school time, which I did it right now.
one personal question, like it is personal to me. Like,
Okay.
still Seed Club is operational or it vanished? Like,
It is there, but
okay.
obviously I know about that club, but I was never much interested into that, so I never applied.
Okay, and what about Lit Tech?
Late that
Data analytics.
data, yeah, it was also there. I guess
Okay.
right now I have no, like till last year obviously it was there, but these days I'm not seeing about the recruitments which are happening, so I don't know whether it's active or not. But most probably if it was there last year, so it should be there this year also. Yeah.
These were among those clubs which me and my roommate started. Like, it,
Mm,
we
wow.
had literally we had to go through all bureaucracy of VITAP to
Wow.
register those clubs. Initially, we didn't got credit for that, and then COVID came. So we thought
Yeah.
it might get discontinued, but it is. I'm happy that it is still continuing in that campus.
Yes.
Uh, so thank you, Ankita. I guess this is enough. Like we have recorded for 1 hour, 10 minutes. at this point of time.
Okay, I didn't realize.
Okay. Hope we will see you again on this platform.
Sure.
And all the best for your placements. Hope you get in some super dream company at least. Apart from this, thank you for sharing your information and knowledge on LinkedIn and other social media platforms. And last bit, I would like to say, like, can you share your detail where people can find you and how they can connect you if they want your help? I will put your LinkedIn and TalkMate profile in
Yeah.
description. But apart from that,
Apart from
if you
there, I have YouTube channel which is inactive. I stopped making videos because it's very difficult in VIT AP to sit to record, and there are so many. Even it's like men's hostel I can understand, but in girls hostel also the same situation happens. So that's why my YouTube is deactivated. Instagram also they can find me, but sometimes I'm activated, sometimes it's deactivated. So yeah, basically those two profiles only.